controversial commercial, and this has to do with the Toyota Yaris. All right. Now, Toyota had this competition known as the Clever Film Comp, right? And people basically put together these short films, and they used the winner as the new commercial for the company. So let's watch that, and you're going to see exactly why people have an issue with this commercial.
Well, in the beginning, you know, before you see the commercial, it's viral, it's of the people, by the people, it makes sense. Let's see what the result was.
Hi, I'm horny.
Hello, I'm seething.
I'm here to take Jennifer's virginity out tonight. Is she ready to go? Oh, I hope I haven't come too prematurely.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
You're going to be soon.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Wait. Do you have any protection while you're driving my daughter home?
Oh, yeah, of course. I've got a Yaris. Yep. Couple of nice big SRS airbags up front to throw my head into. Oh, and traction control for when it gets a bit slippery and wet. And the best part, it has special cabinet-safe T-cell technology.
Really? So you can take a good pounding in any direction.
You bet.
Come on. I'm ready to play.
Oh, and I'll have her back by 11, I promise.
Like, every part of that commercial was awkward, especially the ending where the guy jumps in the air for no apparent reason.
Yeah, and I thought there was going to be a punchline, you know, where, like, imagine if car salesmen were this honest or something, but a Yaris car salesmen are, I don't know. But there was no punchline. It was just like, oh, I'm going to, you know, bang your daughter till, you know, the sun comes up, and the guy's like, oh, okay, as long as you're in a Yaris. Okay, so, now, having said that, not guilty.
You're insane.
Okay.
I think, look,
no, but, well, like, is somebody offended?
No, people think that the commercial is making light of incest. Do you get it? Because the father's, like, talking about, oh, so you could pound it from any direction. And, like, that's what people are
getting crazy. No, not guilty, not guilty. Like, first of all, the commercial led on that the dad didn't get the pounding part, right? Like, because the guy paused for a second and was like, and he's like, all right, sure, yeah, I can take pounding in all directions. So the dad wasn't like, yeah, go pounding. He was just accidentally said that in the context of the commercial as I saw it. Besides which, they're actors. He's not.
I know they're
and
actors.
He's not having sex. The kid is having sex with his daughter.
Right, okay, but in this particular commercial, I definitely felt that the female was sexually objectified more than the commercial that we saw prior to this. Because, I mean, they're standing there and they're obviously talking about fucking her.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I thought it was about the yard.
And they're talking about it, hold on, and they're talking about it in the most, how can I say it? In, like, the dirtiest way possible, right? And she's standing in the back and she's smiling. She's like, yeah, they're going to pound me from any right direction. It's going to be great.
It's a play on words. They're talking about the car. I mean, that's a car commercial.
The father's talking about the car, but it's obvious the boyfriend's not talking about the car.
But when he said you have protection, he pointed to the car, and that's when the commercial shifted to, our car can protect you. Of course, it still had those sexual references, but the tongue-in-cheek part was, yeah, we're talking like it sounds like it's sex, but we mean the car. That's the whole point of having to play on words. Like, and I understand, like, the father isn't actually thinking, oh, pound my daughter, and then also the boy, we don't know, because at first he's talking about, yeah, I'm horny, and this guy, I'm disgruntled, whatever his name was, and I'm going to take your daughter out. But the point is, our car is safe. It's got 2 airbags. It can take a pounding from every direction. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
there's something in a car.
There's no question about that. Everybody gets that, right?
It didn't seem like y'all
No,
got
but
that.
apparently some people don't get that. Incest. I think that's crazy. Now, your point about objectifying the woman, I see. But isn't that like every commercial that tries to sell sex?
This one was way too...
You know, like, a pair of jeans, but I'm topless. Why?
No, this is different. Look, this is different in the way that it's super blunt, okay? Look, everyone knows they're talking about the car, but the tongue-in-cheek is that they're talking about the woman, okay?
I know, but the commercial didn't say...
And they're talking about it in the harshest way possible. Like, it's not... And it's a play on words, but it's like as dirty as it could get.
I know, but they didn't say, oh, I'm going to treat your daughter like a hoe. And she's a skank, and that's how all women are. I mean, it was just like, I'm a pound away, okay? And but that's kind of what sex is. So, I mean, now you get a sense of My view of it. No, but I mean, I understand what you're saying, but that's sex. That's sex.
I understand that that's sex, but it just made the female in the commercial look like she's worth nothing except for what's between her legs. Like she's just in the back and she's smiling as these two guys are talking about the car.
No, she contributed by saying, let's blow, or whatever, I'm going to blow.
Yeah, and then they have her in there saying that. Like, do you see what I'm saying?
No, I totally see what you're saying. And I can live with your guilty pronouncement. I'm voting not guilty. Because, I mean, if you're going to make sex jokes, there's going to be some degree of that. And look, don't get me wrong. I mean, if I'm the dad and this guy comes in here and telling me what he's going to do to my daughter, he's not going to make it out of there. Okay, that's not how it's going to happen. But I get that it's a joke.
And I mean, the first thing that the guy says, right, the young guy who's coming to pick up the daughter, the first thing he says is, I'm going to take your daughter's virginity.
See? She's apparently pretty pure. She's still a virgin. Totally not guilty. Okay. All right, you know what? TYT poll. Is that commercial guilty or not guilty? Is it too sexist and should be pulled? Or is it just a joke, no big deal, let it go. Let it go. Okay? There you have it. Now the people get to decide.